Alright, welcome to Cruise Control. This is a Let's Play I've been looking forward to for a very long time, even though this is only, like, the second one I'm doing, hopefully. We're gonna be playing Prince of Persia. I'm here with Steven right now.
Hi.
And we're going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely one of the first games I ever played. It's kind of a tie, well, not the first games I ever played, but, like, first ones I've owned. You know?
Yes.
Yes. We're gonna skip that. Doop 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 boop 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 boop.
But how will I know what's
Oh,
happening?
loading screens.
Is this the first one?
Yes, this is Sands of Time, the first one. This is the one they made a movie out of.
Yeah.
Nothing like the game.
Yeah.
Alright. So the memory card's kind of full. The Prince of Persia games are notorious for having like they just hog up space on memory cards. But I said continue without saving, but we're actually gonna just save over whatever I have, which I'm sure is a lot. So we'll kind of figure it out. As a kid, this like blew my mind. Just like it just started you off, and I'm like, oh, I'm moving. Whoop boop 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 boop. What's over here? Nothing. All right, let's go sneak into this girl's bedroom.
Hey, girl.
Loading screen.
Coming for the booty.
This is my original copy too. This is the GameCube disc. I'm not gonna skip this cutscene.
Time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have
One
seen
direction.
time, and I can tell you, very long. Time is an ocean in a storm.
Steven's gonna be talking over these.
Why I say this? Sit down, and I will tell you the tale of none that you have ever heard.
I'm gonna try that. Basically, the prince is explaining to Pharaoh his story and all that. This will all make more sense later on in the game, kind of like towards the end. So, for now, that guy's an asshole.
Thank you. Come again.
He's the bad guy of this. He's the vizier. Be more from him later. Oh, there goes my head. Oh, jeez. Here I am in the battlefield again.
Off to Hyrule.
Oh, jeez. People with scimitars everywhere.
It is written.
He kind of does remind me of that guy. Gualman. So he's basically like, hey, I held up my part of the bargain and fucked over the city. I'm gonna get my pick from the treasure vault. Look at my son. That's the best son ever. You wish you had a son like that. Any questions so far, Steve?
No.
Oh, jeez, my head. I shouldn't have run through all that rubble.
Also, okay, so that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Blue and true, with leather football armor. He's giving some lengthy monologue about the romanticizing of war and how it's more real than, like, shit just got real. And he's like, I thought this was gonna be happy fun times, but it's not. People are dying. Hey guys, what you doing? You want some help? Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Want some help? I can be super helpful.
I'm important too.
Wait, there were like
Yeah, they're just gone.
12.
What happened?
Well, they're all against the wall. There's like only 5 now. Let's count. I think this person was dead before. Hey, were you dead before? Yeah, I think he was dead before.
He's not answering.
Alright, I'm just gonna slow-mo run across this wall. They want you to jump, and surprisingly, he can jump distances, like amazing distances, but you can also run across walls, so why would you ever want to not? Hey, I'll jump in. Yeah. Okay, this camera's inverted, so I might look the wrong way occasionally. Hey, what's in here? Fuck benches, I hate them.
Not to be confused with perverted camera, which I would like to see.
Perverted camera. No, I like doing this. It's like, see ya. Avoid combat in slow-mo style. Oh, then I gotta fight these guys. Bop, 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 video. Ah.
come, Mr. Taliban, tally me bombs. Daylight come and me one blow home.
We're probably gonna offend a lot of people throughout the course of this channel, so just so you know.
Yeah, just a heads up.
Yeah.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot blast radius. Daylight come and me one blow homes.
Oh god. Alright. So water is health in this game. I always thought that was kind of cool. There's a lot of stuff in this game that's actually really cool. He's still going on about, war is bad.
I think it's funny that they just block off the doors with like 2 benches. Like that. And the doors aren't even closed.
This will keep out any intruder.
Yes, just 2 benches.
Honey, there's a war going on. Grab the benches!
Yeah.
You want to prop them up? No, just put 2 of them in front of the door!
Yeah, seriously, that'll work.
I hope they don't have swords. Alright, this is definitely why I want to have more people with these Let's Plays. Because this is already better than just like me by myself. I tried doing a Star Fox Let's Play. It's probably gonna... I'm thinking of redoing it. I probably will. Just because I didn't like the way it turned out.
Yes.
So, that guy just got pooped on. I remember when this game came out, or at least like I read reviews about it much later in life, because, you know, as a kid, I was probably 6 years old when this first came out.
So you don't even think about reviews?
Yeah, of course. But, you know, like later, I look back and people were talking, like, ragging on this game about combat, and it's like, I thought the combat was pretty damn cool. And also, it seems to be the basis for what people are doing now. With, like, people rave about, I don't know, like Batman, Arkham City or whatever.
Batman.
They're like, dude, the combat systems and that is great. I'm like, it's exactly like Prince of Persia, just much later. I mean, I understand maybe, like, the first game, it was a little clunky. But, after this, we'll play the second one, eventually. And the second one, they nailed it. Like, there's just so much you can do. It truly was a freeform fighting style. But this one's a little clunkier, but it's the basis of it, definitely. Look at that, I just like bounce off walls and stuff.
Balls to the wall.
Bam! Gets right in the poopy. Ah, God.
In the poo-poo.
You gotta cut your friend. I
Yeah,
cut
seriously, he just laid there like a bitch.
Yeah, after a few hits, enemies will kind of be in a weakened state. It'll make more sense later on. I'll explain it then, but you know, like they're weakened and then you can send them to the ground.
To me, that looks more Egyptian than Persian, that head. But I mean, I don't know.
I kind of get confused about which cities we're invading in these games. At some point, he's from Babylon. I don't think that's where they are now. This game's kind of confusing.
Please tell me in some game he visits Hyrule.
But it definitely, I think that statue looks sort of Hindu, you know?
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
And I can avoid this fight altogether. So, see ya. I'm kind of gonna be cruising through these. Stuck in a wall! Yeah, okay, here. Let's take a look at what we got in the memory card there. The memory card. I think I would have to do that through the Wii. Alright, it's fine. Do you want to save a game? No. Yes. I could definitely get back here, like, pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could just do this later.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll breeze through this, no doubt.
Oh!
So yeah, I'm not really explaining all this I'm doing. There's like wall running and jumping. It's basically all there is. You can do that, boop, bang, kabang, kaboomba. And then you're in the treasure vault.
There it lay.
There it lay.
The map!
The dagger of time. There was a treasure I
And a giant hourglass. I can tell all the time with it. I need that for Boggle.
Is that a hole into the girl's locker room?
No, the dagger of time is on the other side of that.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
But
like,
it's, you can't, like, reach through the hole. So that's why we're going around.
Because screw logic.
It's too small for my giant man hands. It always had to be traps.
His career as a pole dancer now comes in handy.
So yeah, this is made by Ubisoft Montreal. You know, people doing Assassin's Creed and stuff now, and you can definitely see resemblances and whatever. I personally like this a lot more.
You can also see it in Rayman.
Right, but what was I gonna say? Something about Ubisoft. Oh right. This game was kind of based off of the arcade game Prince of Persia. They just kind of brought it into a 3D world, and that one's just dodging traps. Pretty much that's all the game is. Dodging traps in a 2D side scroller, really difficult. So they had that basically in this, but with the gimmick that you can rewind time. So even if you die, and you will a lot,
right?
I might not die as much because I play this game pretty often. I come back to it every now and again. But yeah, so you die a lot. You die just as much, but it's not as big of a deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Death's overrated, Bunch of whiners.
Maybe this one won't break. Nope. Maybe this one won't break. Are you kidding me?
Point the stick.
Alright, what do we do here?
I love you, Paul.
It gets more and more ridiculous. Like, this is like probably one of the few environments where it makes sense that the prince would have to do this stuff to get around. Because it's like a war-torn, city or whatever. But a lot of the times he's just like going through palaces, and it's like, why would you have to run across walls to make it through this hallway? Who built this place? I mean, I personally don't mind that because it makes the game fun. Oops. My bad.
I want them to make a statue of someone that is really inconvenient to climb.
Oh god. Alright, I screwed that up.
No, that's not.
So remember what I was talking about with the being able to rewind time? I was inches away from getting that ability. I don't have it yet. So there's always that part in the game where you don't have that ability yet, and this is that part. Kind of tricky. You just gotta be more careful. And I don't know how I was screwing up. I guess I was just hitting it too quick. Just gotta be more patient. Alright, here we go. Yeah, a big pointy thing. Well, it's more like a tiny pointy thing.
Looks like you're between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. So if he didn't hit that button, I don't know, he'd probably be dead. And he's like, whoop, up. Epic dodge.
Doge. Wow.
He's like, shit, yeah, motherfucker.
Wow, such dagger. Skill, wow.
He even makes like a ha-ha sound. Yep. But now, I can do that. See, I was testing you. I was just displaying that.
Mario got nothing.
Let's go turn up the volume a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, no, I did it. Oh, nope. That's okay. I wasted another sand tank.
Oh.
I didn't say there wasn't room for improvement with these controls. It's just a really solid game. Alright, so I gotta dodge all this crap. And there's the illusion that there's a time limit, but I don't think there is. You just generally want to get out of there.
Stay too long.
Yeah. Earthquake is still going.
Yeah.
Alright, I made it. Woo.
Tremors are waiting on you, bud.
This earthquake's waiting for you to leave, kid. You leaving in a... That's just like, oh hey, there you are, rolling around again.
Quit choking on dick, old man.
I want that dagger. Hey, come on, the kid's got a dagger. You gotta let him keep it. It's like you can have anything else. He's like, then I want that, except the hourglass. He's like,
my cane.
He's like, ah, crap, I wanted that hourglass too. And we'll see why, in a bit. So basically, they pillage this stuff, and they're gonna give it to some other guy. I guess, like, they're king? But they don't have kings. It's like the Maharaja. But he's a king.
He works for Saruman?
This is where it gets confusing. Like, since he's King Saruman, he's kind of, or Saruman, he's kind of in charge, right? So who are they giving the treasure to, and why? They're giving it to some Maharaja.
Oh yeah, girl.
She's important later. Then who did they pillage? They pillaged her place.
Wet.
Yeah. So she already kind of doesn't like the prince, like that girl who was tied up. He was looking at the one in orange. All the other girls are in white. Prince was like, "Oh yeah, I see that." She's like, "Look away! You killed all my people." I don't really find that attractive.
I thought I saw one with like an American flag color scheme.
Nah.
One of those guards.
Well, that could be. Maybe one of the guards, sure. These guards are pretty badass. Why is it glowing? What if I were to sniff it? They really don't explain that in this game. What if you snort time sand?
That's a good question.
Sands of time?
What if you pee on
What if you pee on? Yeah, can I use it as kitty litter?
it? Yeah.
What happens if my cat pees on the
Super
sands
cat!
of time?
Meow, 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 meow.
It's like, hey Prince, why don't you go put the dagger in the thingy hole? Why don't you put the man dagger in the lady hourglass? Yeah.
Wait, I'll blow you!
And she's like, Farrah's like, no, quit, don't do that, that's bad. He's like, what? In slow motion. Look at that. So that did bad things. The Vizier kind of tricked you into unlocking this. He's just got like that grin, like, yeah, I know what's coming. Everyone's like, I don't know what's coming.
Hakuna Matata!
Ah, sand, I hate sand. Ah!
It burns! Not into the pit! Ah!
In case you couldn't tell, Steven's a fan of YouTube poop.
You haven't seen the last of me!
This is kind of loud, I'm turning it down.
Go away.
He's like, hey, give me that. Give me that dagger. He's like, it's like, you messed up, kid. I'm gonna fix it. As if you would just trust the person who told you to open this thing and then started doing evil incantations immediately afterwards.
When did it become like Beauty and the Beast? Like,
Okay,
what the just happened?
basically, that sand mutated everyone into monsters. This is the part that they did not have in the movie, and also is the main plot of the game. You can kind of tell where I'm going with this, how the movie was kind of ass.
Yeah. Booty.
Like, did they not want sand zombies? What is this?
They wouldn't
Alright,
stand
so
for
this
it.
is the part where knocking people down is important, because these guys are basically zombies. They're invincible. The only thing that can kill them is the dagger.
That dagger.
So you have to knock them down, and then do this.
Stay sharp.
And Farrah's explaining all this to you, from her little cage where she ran away.
Yeah, and she's... how is she an expert on it already?
She was from the place where they had it, so I guess they kind of knew all about it in her village or whatever.
Okay.
It wasn't really a village, it was more like a city, I guess you could call it. These guys are slow as knobs. Boom! The timing for the counters is kind of weird in this game. It took me a while to get used to it. But I am used to it, so there we go. Oh wait, that's not it. There's always like a little break sometimes. Whoop! Whoop. Hey, you guys like my backflips?
Parkour! Parkour!
Oh, doing it this way.
Encore parkour. Come on. Come on now. Line them up. I'll take these bitches.
Oh yeah, and you can do cool stuff like that.
Oh, it was cool.
Alright, see if I can... Yeah. You can just counter with it too. Ah, god. Hey! 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 Can't you see I'm hurting your friend here?
Call it friendo. Say good knife.
And you'll get more abilities as you go. But this is the core of fighting. It's just stabbing. Put the pointy
above the rest.
Put the pointy things in the bad guys. Yeah, just like that.
Looking sharp.
So it's very systematic. you know.
You haven't seen the slash of me.
And it was great, you know, just to work off of. In the second game, they totally take the combat to the next level. No more of that having to stab people with dagger time. Dagger time's not even in the second one. But it's all about eviscerating your enemies in the most brutal ways possible. And most, you know, diverse ways possible.
He's getting abducted.
How do you want to take off this guy's head? Do you want to do it from the wall? Do you want to do it off of running off the wall? Do you want to throw a guy into him and then do it? Do you want to just, like, sneak up behind him and choke him and then do it? Do you just want to do it? You know? Stuff like that.
Don't you start the game?
No.
Why not?
Because we can't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you HIV positive?
Shut up. So those are the save points. They give you little previews of what's the next part in the game. So you kind of know what's coming. But sometimes, like, they're not, they kind of mess with you sometimes. They'll show you, like, things that don't happen later. And it's kind of like, oh, bad things. Oh, bad things are gonna happen! And then they don't, so. I don't know if there's anything up here. But I'm gonna check it out. Nope, just rubble. It's kind of cool that they made you able to shit.
Made you able to shit, yeah. That's just what I was saying the other day.
Like, this is just rubble in the wall, you know? This isn't important or anything, but you can climb it. For no reason.
Discovered that I could trigger at will by pressing a switch on the dagger.
I trigger.
So, we're chasing the girl now. She's just kind of disappearing. With rocks and stuff. Rocks and stuff. It's very platformer based, so they kind of like show you what you gotta do. It's a good game. This will refill your sand, and also if you get enough of them, you'll get more sand tanks, so you can keep you can go back in time more and use it for other stuff. It's like, man, this would have been my bedroom. This looks really comfy. This is something cool about this game. I kind of draw a lot of connections to it, and Ico, or Eco, I think is the proper way to pronounce it. But I pronounce it Ico because that's kind of what I did for the longest time, and I like the way it sounds better.
Yeah,
so.
Keep it up because, I mean, the people who know, quote, know what they're doing, the hipsters, you know, just like, it'll piss them off, so it's even better.
Well, I'm pretty sure there is a proper way to pronounce it. Like, I'm pretty sure the people who... What the hell? The people who developed the game probably know. And I think they pronounce it Eco.
I'll have to ask them next time.
There we go. That was weird. But yeah, that's kind of like how a lot of people are saying GIF nowadays instead of GIF. I think the proper way is GIF, but kind of sounds dumb.
Yeah, agreed.
And also, I hadn't heard it until like this year, and I've known about GIFs for 10 years, so it's kind of weird that that's only popping up now for like certain places. Oh. What am I wearing?
Question.
Yes.
Why is there no food and... Okay, never mind. Maybe that's a stupid question. But, like, he just drinks water. Is he a freaking plant or something? Like...
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, this game's pretty realistic in a lot of other ways. Like, the way it takes place, it's not all, like, during one time of day. Like, right now it's nighttime, because that's the time of day it was. As you progress through the game, it will slowly become morning.
Okay.
It doesn't, like, change on its own, but, just, like, at a certain part of the game, it'll be morning. And it's like, you survived the night, finally. Oh, and you're probably wondering why I am not one of these monsters. I read the booklet as a kid, because I'm a nerd. Ow.
Yeah.
And,
Slice to know you.
artifacts like the Dagger of Time, make it so that the user, you know, whoever's holding it, is unaffected by it. Which also explains why the Vizier is unaffected, because of his staff.
That staff.
And Farah, the girl in orange, is also unaffected because she has an amulet. Okay, so we're getting close to time here. It's 25 minutes. This is actually a pretty good stopping place, so Thanks for joining us. This has been part 1. I am looking forward. This is already looking out to be a great Let's Play.
Yes.
Any final comments, Steven?
Love you.
Alright. Join us next time. Thanks for watching.